Um, we are here to talk about our department to welcome you freshers into our department to give you an insight of what your life will be in these 4 years. So, since the inception of information technology branch in 2000 and 2001 in the academic year 2000-2001, this department is showing enormous improvement in infrastructure and development in the standard of teaching to keep the students abreast with today's technologies. The students are trained to be the IT trendsetters and motivated to innovate under the guidance of the faculties. The department takes paramount care in updating the syllabi with the latest software packages. The curriculum lays emphasis on computer science engineering and communication engineering, thus producing computer professionals with great congency. Being the smallest in population doesn't make us any less than the other departments. So many masterminds have come from our departments, and see a few here. And today we have the alumni interaction. So we have arranged for some of our alumni to share their views to you, the freshers. They are now the welcome address will be shared by our HOD, Professor Govind Sami. Sir.
Yes. Thank you, Kritika, for this great introduction of our department. So, respected professors, distinguished and our friendly alumni, and dear first-year students, happy morning. Let me take the privilege to introduce our department and some of our alumni who are present here. And before that, whether I am audible?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Some of your juniors, first years, can you just express your opinion whether I am audible?
Yes, sir.
You are audible.
Yes. Okay, fine. So since it's been a sort of introduction, like I'll be happy to introduce our department faculty and all. So in this context, more than probably the head of department, say I'll be very much happy to welcome you all, one and part of an alumni. So long back, so maybe the time quantum will be long. Some around 29 years back, I was in the same place as this first years. I stepped into this institution as first year, and now that we have this Puducherry Technological University, or probably erstwhile Pondicherry Engineering College, it molded me as now I am you before head of department. So I wish the same to all these first years, and this institution has in fact blessed me in abundance, and I hope it will do the same thing for you also. And coming to our present status, like say our institution presence our institution or probably in our department presence will also be felt in Facebook too. We have a dedicated Facebook page, and this link is being found in our college official website next to this news and events banner. And thanks to our respected principal, current principal, Professor Godan Raman. So our presence, our institution presence is in Instagram too. And this our department, our information technology department, as I said earlier, when it comes to this Republic Day address, is also, it is a student-friendly department. So that fact will be highlighted and refreshed probably by your alumni too here. So all of our faculty members are ever approachable or friendly to students, are ever accessible. And when it comes to the courses that this department offers, we have two. So one BTech in IT, and then we have MTech and IT, like specialization currently IoT, and earlier it was only IT. We have our alumni, probably one of my close my student and all, Mr. Saravanan is also here. He completed his MTech in IT over here. Our department strength, when it comes to our department strength, is our 10 faculty members. We have a team of 10, and 4 of our faculty members are professors, and we have 3 associate professors, including myself, and 3 assistant professors. In seniority, top and foremost, we have our founder, head of department and senior most professor, Professor Kanmani. Madam, can you come online, madam, so that is it possible, madam?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, here we have our Professor Kanmani. It is actually a privilege for me to introduce her to you. Her specialization starts with software engineering and optimization and all. And she has to her credit multiple papers and multiple projects. And she helped us. She only now framed the baseline for the department. She had when the department was trifurcated from our parent department CSE, each and every nook and corner of this department was been established by Professor Kanmani. And then in the hierarchy, we have, Professor Eilerson. Currently, Professor Eilerson is Dean Academics. All our curriculum have been designed or replaced and all that by Professor Eilerson. So here we have Professor Eilerson. And his specialization is multi-biometrics. In fact, our college biometric attendance system is this product. So in fact, our college can able to track the in time and out time of all our faculty members. And we can even extend to students and all that, a complete biometric system. So that is his product. And next in the hierarchy, we have our research dean, Professor Saraswati. I think madam is not here. So our specialization is starts with natural language processing. And next in the hierarchy, we have Professor Shanti Bhaskaran. All these professors have already led the department. So including Professor Shanti Bhaskaran has led the department. And in fact, all of our alumni over here, they would have enjoyed the leadership of the senior professors. And we are Professor Shanti Bhaskaran's research area is real-time system. And next in the hierarchy, when it comes to the associate professor level, I am here as Govinda Swami. Our friends call me, or I don't mind, or I do probably happy to be addressed as Gopu. And my area of specialization is going to be complex event processing. So, and currently I have the opportunity of leading this department, and I look forward to probably provide a sort of change, probably a positive change in terms of different perspectives our department. And next we have Professor Geeta, and madam's specialization is distributed system. And madam was here. Madam is actually the faculty coordinator who's been coordinating this meeting. In fact, madam is too sincere, and the way in which probably she entered into the meeting with regard to her time and all that would have highlighted her sincerity. And madam is also in charge of timetable and all that. So we have our specialization is distributed system. So next in the hierarchy as associate professor, we have Professor Bhubalan. His area of interest is optical networks. And in fact, myself and Bhubalan fare well when it comes to friendship or when it comes to sharing of all other works. In fact, we have been, the entire department has completely extending complete support to me, and in fact, Professor Bhubalan in particular. So next we have Professor, in the assistant professor level, we have to start with the hierarchy, Professor Shanti. Madam, Professor Shanti, madam, can you come online, madam? Professor Bhubalan is right here. So welcome, Professor.
Yes, Professor. Thank you. Good morning, all of you.
Yes, exactly. Just now I have been introducing yourself as
I have joined.
So you have heard it. So
Yes,
we have
sir,
Professor Bhubalan here, and this area of special is optical networks. And in the next in the hierarchy, we have Professor Shanti. Our area of research includes mobile ad hoc networks. Madam.
Yes, Professor. Thank you.
Yes, madam. And next we have Professor Anbarsi. Madam, Professor Anbarsi is here.
Yeah, she's here.
Madam,
yes, sir. Very good morning to all of you. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Madam Anbarsi, she is our research area is data mining, and she is to lead this Institute Information Cell, and she has contributed to our department in multiple perspectives. And next in the hierarchy, we have Professor Maragavalli. Madam is also
Sir,
here.
very good morning to one and all. Hi,
Yes,
students.
madam.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
Yes, madam. Thank you, madam. So, our area specialization is software testing, and she takes care of student activities in terms of their class committee meetings, their attendance, and all that. So, and this is our team. So,
Yes, sir. Thank you,
10
sir.
thank you, madam. So, 10 dedicated faculty members who are ever approachable. So, at any point of time, whatever may be the problem, so we'll be ready to help you across. And say our department is famous for multiple student council activities too. And Professor, sorry, Professor Bhubalan is currently heading the student council. And in fact, our yearly or alternate year, we conduct a cultural technical encounter or extravaganza. We call it as NURA. So all of our seniors or your alumni, your senior friends, they have got enjoyment of being a part of this NURA. And this NURA is being organized in a class of its own, and it is on par with even PECOFUS. And with this sort of brief introduction, I welcome this first years and over and above all our faculty members into this alumni interaction. So our department presence, you could be able to feel across in due course. So thank you, and I welcome you all wholeheartedly for this interaction. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for welcoming our staffs, and once again, I welcome all our faculty members to this meet.
And before I continue,
Yes.
let's welcome the two new alumni who have joined, Jude and welcome to you both.
Yes, welcome. Jude, Sabrisharan, Harish, yeah, Nirmal,
Welcome to Jude
and good morning.
all of you, yes.
and Praveen also. Yeah. So welcome, Praveen. Okay, Kritika, you can continue.
Yes, actually, Kritika, you can just welcome.
Welcome, Sanyam.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
Hello, Harish. Yeah, Nirmal.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
Hello, ma'am.
So, welcome seniors once again, and with no more ado, I think we can begin with the interaction session. We have with us Nirmal, Mr. Tamilarasan, Seduraman, Sabari, Praveen, Harish, Saravanan Rajkumar, Sanyam Lokpal, Jude Frederick, and have I missed out anyone? Vidita, please turn on your mic.
Vivita is there.
Praveen,
I think Kirtana is there.
have you already seen Praveen?
Yes, ma'am. I
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'd like
So
to
let's
welcome
start.
Mr.
Somebody joins, I'll let you know.
Okay, ma'am.
yes.
So actually, Kritika, you can just start welcoming them one by one. So and then they can share their experience. So let them go on. So we'll just to start with, shall we have Sabari? Sabari, you are here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm here, sir.
Yes, Sabari can start. And Kritika, you can just welcome Sabari with this destination and all that.
Yes, sir. So we have here with us Sabarishwaran Paramanandam. I'm sorry. Okay. So he had graduated from our college during on the year 2012. Post which he continued to do his MBA from IIT Roorkee. During his college days at PEC, he was the department secretary and hosted the first instance of NURA, a department's national symposium. After being associated with Deloitte and Royal Bank of Scotland, he is currently working as IT audit manager with AIG Insurance Bangalore. He is a subject matter expertise when it comes to information security, internal and external IT audits. His current position is he works as a consultant at KPMG Global Services, and his designation is as the IT audit manager at AIG Insurance Global. Please give us some insight of your life.
Thank you. Thank you, Kritika. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. Good morning. First, thank you, all the faculties, the department for having me here today. It's actually a really nostalgic feel because 12 years back was at the other side of the table. It's good to be here now.
Is it 12 years?
I started in 2008, sir. So it's been 12 years.
Time flies.
Yes, sir. Okay, my dear juniors, welcome to the department. So most of you would have joined this department out of choice, or some would have just picked it, some would have just got it. To share my experiences, I picked this department. I had other departments as well, including computer science, except EC. But I wantedly chose this department out of interest, and I think that is one of the best decisions that I ever made. And I think that will be the same for yourself as well. After 3-4 years, I think you will realize that. The department is what I am today. So it's not about, the department is more about what you make out of it. So if you want just to be like a normal student and go out, it will be the same. And if you want to come up with something else, it'll give you all the opportunities. I mean, that you can see all the alumni over here. They are at different portions at very great level. So I think it's all because of what they did in the 4 years. They didn't just come to college, study and go. They did something more than that, which is very helpful. And that is why we are here. It's after 12 years, if all the faculties are still in contact with us and they have invited us to here, that means it means something, that we have done something to this department. So I would let all of other friends over here to talk more about it. But I just when I decided what to talk to you all about, I just thought what I did in these 3-4 years, and I think that is what made me to sit here. And I hope you also continue to do the same. The first one is around make use of all the faculties, their knowledge, just get it done. So I remember it's not whatever I learned, it's not just in the classrooms, it's more about in the labs and meeting them in person. So for example, G Shanti ma'am used to teach about networks, and I didn't get anything in the classroom. And today, my bread and butter is all about network security. So I used to go to her, cabin, ask her more things, and irrespective of what language, I used to sit with her, talk to her in Tamil, and she used to explain me everything. Same with Geeta ma'am for distributed system, Anbarsi ma'am for architecture, and all other faculties. And especially Bhubalan sir, I mean, I had no idea about networks, routers, switches. I remember I used to go sit in the lab, I used to torture him a whole day. And today I know something about it is mainly because of him. So it's all depends on what you make out of it. And it's not just your technical knowledge. I'm so happy that Shanti Simon ma'am is here today. I mean, I hope she would have joined. I don't know how much to thank her for all the etiquette she taught us, how to all the communication skills. And I used to get a lot of scolding for her. Why is your attitude like this? Why you're talking like this? But I think I hope something I learned from there. And thank you so much. So make use of that English department as well. It's very important for you in your career. That's what I did. And second one is regarding, they mentioned about a lot of technical symposiums. You're just coming out of school. This 4 years, obviously, you'll have a lot of thoughts to enjoy in this college and everything. But every college will have a national technical symposiums, like it's a cultural event or a technical event. It's better you join, even if it's in PEC or not in PEC, outside of PEC. PTU currently. Just join those, attend it. I mean, you will get to know what other college students are doing. It's not, it's bad to be in a small circle alone. Just go out and see what other college students are doing. So that's something very important. Only then you will groom your knowledge accordingly. So that is very important. And it'll be better if you go to a college which is on par with our college or something better. Don't go to any normal college. I mean, it's no use going there. So better go to like Anna University or PSG Coimbatore. Or any IITs for that matter. So that is what you'll have to do for the next 4 years, which will groom you. And last, I don't know, many of you are in social media, Facebook, Instagram, and a lot of other things. I'm not sure how many of you know something about called LinkedIn. It is not at all a site where you go and post, okay, I went to the beach today, I had ice cream in Richie Rich. That's not a place for it. It's a pure professional network. Most of the faculties and alumni that you find here, they are part of that network. So I would request all of you to join LinkedIn network. I'm not a brand ambassador of it, but I'm just telling you, just go join it, connect with all of us here. And, you know, I know most of you would have done this in social media. You would have gone, saw someone, and then searched for them in and out in Facebook. But I think I want you to do the same in LinkedIn. Connect to all the faculties in the college, connect to all faculties in IITs, IIMs. See, if there is any student, connect with them, see what they are posting. And that's a place where they post only professional things, their academic works. It's important you join those, go through it. There is a column for internships. Many companies are giving internships. They want some freshers. So do a lot of internships, and you know that is the best thing that you can do for the next 4 years. And hopefully when you come to the third year or final year, I hope all of us will be around. We'll come and meet you in person and help you out more that we want. So I think that's all I had. Thanks again for having me here, and welcome to the department. All the best. Thank you.
So thank you, Sabri.
Thank you, sir.
It was a complete introduction, and thank you for your great introduction. So, Kritika, can you call next this Saravanan?
Yes, sir. Divita, would you like to?
Yeah, I'll do it. Next, we would like to welcome Mr. Saravanan Rajkumar, 2017 MTech, first MTech passed out. He's currently working in TCS as system engineer. Would you please start, sir?
Chatting.
Yeah, good morning, one and all. Good morning, sir, Gopu sir, Shanti ma'am, all the faculty, Bhubalan sir, Elan sir, Kanmani ma'am, Geeta ma'am, Anvarsi ma'am, Maragavalli ma'am. Out of all the people who are here, I am the least privileged. I spent only exactly 2 years. I did only my MTech here. I completed my BTech in a private institution, which had very less amount of opportunities. Coming to currently PTU, I can tell you only one thing: grab the opportunity. You have amazing faculties. Anytime you go there, anytime you approach them, the first thing is that they say, "Okay, sit, let's talk." They will try to understand what you know. Then they will try to change the exact idea to the point where it can take you to a development path. So that is where I think this particular department, exactly to be precise, all the faculties here, to be giving you a step ahead. Even the non-working, non-technical staffs here would be helping you in a greater amount, like telling you what exactly you are expected to do inside the campus, and the best thing is that you can enjoy your life. You will be on your own. Faculties will teach you everything. You have doubt, you can approach them, and like being from another private institution and studying in PEC was a completely different experience for me, because you will feel it when your friends in other institutions, when they come and they talk to you, you will feel the difference of the difference between the faculties that you have and the faculties that they have. Like obviously there is a lot of opportunity to grow, and the next thing is that like coming to your placements, you will not have any barrier on that. All the faculties will be giving you all the previously available notes and the everything that you require to get placed and get through. Today I'm in a position that I talk to you because to be keeping it simple, it's because of all the faculties. I remember Geeta ma'am saying about one program that triggered all the 4 cores of the processor. So I don't remember if Geeta ma'am remembers that program or not. She called it the Bonda program. How do you make a Bonda? So that's what she called. So I keep telling them, whenever there's a programmer when he talks too much, I tell this example: go find out a logic and come get out. This is what I say. And coming to Bhubalan sir, the simplicity that exactly he wears when he walks around, and Geeta ma'am, the punctuality, Kanmani ma'am. When you see Kanmani ma'am, you can you will definitely try to at least incorporate the discipline that she has. If you try and do that, I'm sure you are going to be one of the best person in your life. And obviously, Gopu sir, no one compared to Gopu sir. Like he will be the best person. And he, like, when he was introducing me, he told me as one of his friends. That's how he treats you. That's how he treats you. He treats you as his friend. And Evelyn sir, like whatever the situation, Evelyn sir will be like, okay, fine, let's move on, let's go, let's do the best. Come, move on, move on. So everyone, Shanti Bhaskar ma'am, I've never seen her getting on her nerves. Every single faculty here is going to mold you to a place that you grow. And always take the opportunity and just put it in your path. Get the guidance from all the faculties. Every single thing that you think it's going to help you, they are there to help you out. I guess that's all from my end, Kritika, Vivita. Thank you all.
Thank you, Nath.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, next I'd like to call Mr. Nirmal Kanakasabai to give us an insight about his life in the Department of IT.
Sure. Thanks, Kritika. I hope I'm audible to all of you.
Yes, yes.
Please let me know if I'm not. Okay, thank you. I think Saravanan and Sabri, they took whatever I was planning to speak. So I should have gotten a previous slot when I was offered. So it was my bad. I pity the rest of the speakers over here. But let me try to cover some of the areas that they missed out. Of course, they did explain about who are the faculties and what they offer. I'm not sure like how many of you here are chose to come to IT. If you guys, is anyone out here from a biology background? I mean, you can raise your hand. Like I can just try to get a number. Okay, I see some hands coming up. Are you guys nervous about getting into IT and how you're going to deal with the problem? Right, I see some more hands coming up. That's all right. So I myself am from a biology background. Like in the initial few days, I did struggle a lot, but thanks to the amazing faculties we have out here, they're going to start from the basics. They're not going to directly jump, assuming that you already know the basics covered from your school. So that is something that will help you to just proceed. So don't worry about anything. Just start from the scratch. And I know a lot of people advise you on how to do engineering. It's not like you just come here, you write exams, you pass your stuff, and that's about it. That's not how you do it. Make sure you understand what you're doing and be very passionate about it. So that is something that will take you places. And a lot of people here also mentioned about industry as one of your career paths. I would definitely agree because most of us are inclined towards industry. But if someone of you out here wants to enter academia, become a professor yourself, I think you should seriously consider that as well. We have amazing mentors there in the department. Like all the professors who have taught us in our 4 years, I should be very thankful to them because without their help, I wouldn't have done my master's. So that's a definite go-to. So if you are ever choosing such a career path, I think you have all the resources there as well. And we do have a library there in the department and 3 different labs, and each of those labs get you all the practical experience that you want. So it's not like you just learn something conceptually. You get to have your hands dirty and make sure that you learn something. Maybe you make mistakes, but that's the process of learning. I would like to point out each and every single professor out here and what they taught me and how much they have inspired me. But in the interest of time, I'm going to keep it short. Maybe I will join another discussion with you guys in the future. And at that time, I believe I can talk about each and every professor in detail. Sabri did mention a very valid point about LinkedIn. I did have a couple of things planned for you guys. I wanted to make sure that I give you a task. I'll probably write down the tasks in the chat and make sure I'll also keep track of who is doing that and who is not. I do have some gifts planned, so the first person to finish the task and then reach out to me, I'll probably try to send them a gift over. That's the least I could do from my end. That's probably everything from you guys. If you have some questions, please post it in the chat. I'll be happy to respond to each and every one of those. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much, Na. Thank you. And Vigita, would you like to introduce the next person?
Yeah, next, I'd like to call Mr. Praveen, a 2012 pass out of our department. He's currently working as a bank manager in SBI Oroville branch. Mr. Praveen Ashokan, sir.
Praveen, can you hear? Praveen, he's here. He's in the chat.
You can see his office AC.
Yeah. Praveen?
Hello.
Yeah, he's up. Welcome, Praveen.
Good morning, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
Fine.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Praveen, you're audible.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, HOD sir. Good morning, all professors and students. I myself, I'm Praveen Ashokan from batch 2008 to 2012. I'm from Sabri's batch as well. I want a detailed discussion with all the students, but it is unfortunately you're unable to do it. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we remember. Yes, Praveen. Proceed.
Yes, yes. We wanted. Fortunately, I was talking with Goku sir. Very soon, I'll be coming to have a small discussion with all the first year students. So I welcome one and all. The first year students are the very privileged students, so that they didn't have classes for first 9 months of their first year, and they're having only 3 months. Okay. So about myself, I'm 2008 passed out. Right now I'm working as a branch manager in State Bank. The college as a whole, has given us a lot. Be it sports, academic activities, the extracurricular activities. It has given a whole lot of things. We used to explore. In our batch, we used to go to all kinds of symposiums and everything. It is one thing is for bunking the classes, and another thing is for the exposure we get. Those are the exposures which right now, which is more and which is able to give us a lot of things. The things we read in books and the things we write exams about, it is nothing related to what we do in a real life, during our work. So I request all of you students, to find a passion, mold yourself. Instead of being so bookish, right now there are a lot of things, like Udemy, there are a lot of things, academic courses and non-academic courses which you can subscribe and complete at your home. These were not available at when we were studying. You can make use out of it. You can find a passion. Be it anything. Photographing or even bike racing. The concept. It pulls you. While you're very stressed out, and it helps you to come back to your life. Our college life. This is the biggest. From Pondicherry when it comes. This is the biggest college with the biggest alumni network all over the world. You go anywhere in India or anywhere in the world, you will be finding some kind of alumni who can help you at that point of time. While you are studying, you won't be acknowledging that, but while you go out, for office work on on-site trip, you will be able to do it. Able to get a lot of help from other people around. Hello.
Yes.
Oh yes. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, I want to cut short my speech. I'm talking. Customers are waiting. I'll just come very soon to the college and have a very brief lecture. Okay. Hello.
Yeah, Praveen, we can hear you. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No, I want to catch it. I mean, that's it. I mean, I have for today. I mean, I have customers waiting for me. I come back to
Sure.
college. I mean, very soon. I'm really
Sure,
sorry.
sure. Thanks for sparing your valuable
Sure,
time.
sure.
We enjoyed having you here.
Sure. No problem. No problem. I'm anything for our department. Sure, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Next, I'd like to call upon Mr. Harish Sivasankar, 2012 passed out, consultant in KPMG Global Services. He did his MBA for Willinger Institute of Management in Mumbai, and he was a junior secretary of the department in 2009-10, and he was a key part and an event coordinator for the inaugural edition of Neura. Welcome, sir.
Hello everyone, thanks Kritika for the introduction, and I'm glad to see all the known faces, some unknown faces here. My peers,
Yes, we are also very happy to see all of you. Yeah.
thank you so much, ma'am. I mean, so it's like an emotional moment actually to see a couple of my batchmates and my beloved juniors and juniors of juniors whom I'm not aware of, and I'm right in front of you, the new joiners. So let me time travel to 2008, 20th August. That is where we had our first day of inauguration. So sitting in the auditorium, the big Peck auditorium, which I love the most in our college. So hearing to what we are up to in the next 4 years, getting tremors. Am I eligible? Can I pass this out? Can I compete? Because first of all, I have problem towards coding. Okay, I and selecting a department of IT, and then you have jitters towards coding. I felt really, I mean, whether I'm the right candidate to be in that place or not. So
Yes,
this was,
Harish, yes, we can understand. Yes.
yes, a lot of my professors know about me. I'm not a great student academically. I have got all the bashings from each and every one of them, but that actually helped me to be a better person, to actually sit back and uh, think about it. So you know what, when coming into Peck, I had some people telling me that, oh, Peck you are going to Peck, you can enjoy your life, you no need to study, it's a government college, you can bunk the
In
classes.
what way? No one can. Yeah. Yes,
so,
President.
so all these kind of bad upbringing will have reached you as well. That's what I feel. So you could some must have told you that it's a place only for enjoyment, and I completely agree with the fact that it's the best place to enjoy your life. If you want to recollect or relive your college memories, Peck is, if you have been in any other institution, you would not have even had that feel that you have been a college student, or what is college all about. In the, if you see like what you see in these movies and all, right? So college is like yo-yo type of thing. So Peck is exactly a place for that. At the same time, if you're going to compare yourself with one of with the students of other colleges, you must be felt what is happening here. They are getting 25 marks internal, they are getting 50 out of 50 in practicals. I'm not even getting 20, I'm not even getting eligible to write the examination. You, those kind of fears will reach you, but to be honest, this is a place where you take care of yourself. You, the faculties are there as a guide to you. They will mold you, they will shape you. At the end of the day, they will put you on the ground. But in some other colleges, or when you're comparing with your friends,
Yes,
actually the
yes,
faculties
Harish.
are playing the
Yes,
game.
yes, Harish. Yes. Everything is coming out now. Yes, yes.
No, I'm talking from my heart actually. That's what I'm good at, so I don't have any preparation or so. So I'm just time traveling my 4 years of journey. That would be really helpful for the juniors. So yeah, so first year was like this a general syllabus, and then and then next 3 years in the department, I was like in the second year. Till the fifth semester, I found it very difficult to catch the momentum. But what I did is I used the environment properly. So I didn't get bogged down because I'm not good at academics. I didn't get bogged down that I'm a mediocre CGPA guy. But I use the resources of Pondicherry Engineering College. I mean, now Pondicherry Technological University around. So basically, there are forums that you can do. You can make yourself put in the forefront. So basically, there is literary club there. There is this humanities department. There are symposiums that is coming up. There is this department roles that you could take it up. So what I did is, so even though I thought I'm a mediocre guy in academics, but I molded myself in other areas as well, so that when I passed out of the college, now I don't have any regrets at all, because I molded myself as a better person. Now I'm sitting in front of you and talking to almost 50 people. It's not a joke for a person who is weak in academics, because if I have not used the resources of PEC, I would not be here talking to you, or even the faculty would not have called me. It is because I have used what is there in the college. So I would want each and every one of you to make use of the resources. Your faculty is the biggest resource. So they will not express that to you, that for example, you have Dr. S. Kanmani, who, I mean, she will not express that she will be a very calm person, or she'll be in her own cabin or so. But if you want to extract knowledge out of her, you have to reach out to her. So there are similarly, there are other faculties. Everybody will be there coming to you, taking your classes, and then they will be back to their business. But it is up to you. So it is not that the faculties don't want to do it proactively. It is like they want each and every one of the student to discover themselves. So this is a place that you can discover yourselves. I think a lot of my juniors or my peers here would agree to it. Like they would also have faced the same issues. I'm pretty sure for each and every of your internal mark, you have to earn it. It's not something that you directly enter the department, write something on your paper, and then suddenly you get 25 out of 25. Not at all. You have to earn it. There are times where I went to examination without internal marks at all. So and to even get 10 out of 25, I really find it very difficult. But thank God I passed the examinations. Thanks for all the all the last minute group studies and stuff. But yeah, again, as I said, even this group study activity, or even 20 we 20-25 people join together to prepare for one examination on the night before the examination. This will happen nowhere except for this institution. Every other institution, students will be studying on their own. They go to they go to the exam, write and pass, and they get 8.59 CGPA, but still they will be in a mediocre role 10 years down the line. But if you are in this institution, you will groom yourself with the help of the faculty members. There are a lot of resources that you can use in the college, like the library. As I said, again, the language laboratory that was there, that was inaugurated when we were there, and the department activities. And at this unlike your juniors will be coming, and then if you yourself want to groom your juniors, it is the best way to groom yourself. So you can tell your juniors what you want to become. So basically, you become that. So that is, I'm just telling from my point of view, like how I develop myself. So I have no regrets coming out of this institution. And then I'm always indebted to Pondicherry Engineering College, indebted to my faculty members. And I'm really I really want to express here that this is the youngest department of the college, and you will have the most cool faculty members ever. I guess in other department you will not find these kind of faculty, because
Yes, sir.
everybody is
Yes,
quite
yes,
chilled
sir.
out.
Thank you for your compliments. Yes, yes. Those days.
Everybody is quite chilled out in their own way. You might find a few of them very strict, but if you interact with them or if you get along with them, you will find they are the most cool faculty members. So please, you make use of whatever you have. I mean, the best, again, I say your faculty is your biggest resource, and then the other resource that the college provides. Don't go with what others, the misleadings that you have got. Just put all your baggages down and come fresh, enter fresh inside the department without any baggage, and then don't expect anybody to spoon feed. You are the master of your own art here, and you have to run the race here. Your faculty members will keep clapping or keep encouraging, but you have to run the race. Nobody is going to run the race for you. So if you are, and my humble request is, don't think like coming into a government college keeping arrears is a tag for you. No, not at all. Try and pass your examination. I would request every one of you to get at least 65 percentage or more. The industry expects that. The industry doesn't care if you're an 85 percentage or a 90 percentage. The industry or anybody who is going to recruit you are going to see, or even the basic entry level criteria for anything, either be it higher studies or be it entering into any company through a campus drive or so. Just get 65 percentage or more. Target that. Or people who are good enough, think they are academically strong, they can go for more. They can go 90, 95 plus. But get, don't think that I'm in a government college, I'm in an institution, I'm a chilled out guy, and keeping arrears is like a yo-yo thing for me. It's not at all. Because I've seen people who are struggling after the completion of the course to complete those areas, because they would have already missed the bus. PEC provides you good amount of campus opportunities. If they have areas in their back, they will not be eligible to enter that campus drive. And after, if you miss that campus drive, it will be very difficult for you to search a job on your own through an off-campus drive or so. I mean, people who are looking for job opportunities, even people who are looking for higher studies, it would just consume you two more years of your life to sit back and clear those examinations. So my only suggestion to each and every one of you is, make sure that you pass this examination. Be in good books of the faculty. Do all the things that you want. Enjoy your life, but always don't cross the line. There is a line that you know, and your conscience will know that you are crossing that line. And if your conscience says that you are crossing that line, don't ever do that. So with this piece of advice, I'm really honored to be in front of you all. To sorry for the faculties or anybody if I had been very too frank on what I thought about it. And again, next 3 years you are going to be in the leadership of Mr. Gopu sir. He is one of the most chilled out professors, and then we are fortunate you can be on your own again. At the same time, there are other faculty members who are watching you. Be mindful of that. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You've given us what you're experiencing now. You've talked about, like, Vivita is now TNP representative. She knows how the placements are. We are facing it now.
Thank you, Mr. Harish, for sharing your valuable experiences of 4 years. And next, I would like to call upon Mr. Tamilarasan Mohan, 2014 batch passed out. He is a developer at Public Sector SAP Labs.
So, hi everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, now you are.
Yeah. So,
You're audible.
Good morning, everyone, to the faculties, to my seniors, my friends, juniors, and juniors of juniors. I think whatever people spoke before, I think they covered everything. So, Arish, Sabari, Arish, everyone is like, they told whatever I wanted to speak. So, you guys are in first years, right? So, but I didn't join PEC as a first year graduate because you guys will be seeing a bunch of people joining next year.
Yes.
Who are called as
Direct second.
who are called as lateral entries. because I'm a guy, I'm very sure out of this 50 plus people here, at least minimum 10 people or would have been like, I want to pursue IT. What is there in the software? I'm very sure there be people will be. I'm a guy who had a craze for computer, craze for the software. When there was Windows 98, Windows XP, it's like, what is that skating game? How do people develop this? I mean, how they make this? So that kind of craze I had. So what I did is, I'm from a government school, Tiruvika. So PEC is like a dream college for me, I would say. PTU now. So we are so used with PEC. So bear with that. So it was a dream college. So after finishing 10th, what I did is, so I had two options, and I'm a school third. So I had two options. People suggested me to go with +1 and +2. What I thought is, okay, let's take diploma and directly join second year after finishing 3 years in diploma. So it's like, I know what I wanted to do, so I just took that route. And there was so much opposition in my home, and only my grandpa allowed me to pursue it. Whatever it is, it's on your end. If it's a loss or if it's a gain. So that's what I suggest. You guys have to think. So what you have to do. I joined second year, and to be honest, like Arish said, so even I had that feeling, oh, pick, it's time to enjoy, because I come from a background where we enjoy a lot in diploma. I don't go to classes. Like Vijay Sethupathi சொன்ன மாதிரி மிடில் பெஞ்ச், லாஸ்ட் பெஞ்ச்லயும் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் இருப்பாங்க, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பெஞ்ச்லயும் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் இருப்பாங்க. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டே ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஷோ கட்டடிச்சுட்டு போனோம். நிறைய ரெஸ்பான்சிபிலிட்டிஸ், டூ மச் ஆஃப் ரெஸ்பான்சிபிலிட்டிஸ், வாட்சிங் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டே ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஷோ மூவிஸ். So I couldn't go to the classes, but my attendance will be like 80%. Yeah, 80%. Like I used to, okay, let's go 80%. Yeah. So it's like that. Yeah, I sulk. I kept backlogs. I really struggled in the first semester. I mean, the third semester of the PEC. But to be honest, this professor support, for example, Geeta ma'am, is like, she's the one who's like, you can do it. I don't think without the motivation from the faculties here, I wouldn't have been here. And SAP is one of the dream companies who comes for the campus during that time. I think still it comes. So it's like, yeah, SAP, I want to get placed in SAP. Yeah, let's go that. But actually, that's not the first company where I got placed. Eventually, I'm here now. So without faculty's motivation or without their support, I don't think I'll be in this position right now. So I will just state some 5 points which I struggled from the initial days of college, and even in the career. In the initial days, I struggled a lot actually. I will just reiterate those 5 points. Just keep them. It's up to your wish to follow that or however it is. So the first thing is, like, since you guys in first year, have a strong foundation on what you are going to do. Let me say, for example, next year you guys going to have some data structures papers for sure. Try to experiment things. Try to work on the system. Don't mug it up. It's not going to work at all. I'm telling you, it's not going to work at all. Don't mug it. Don't mug anything else. If even it's a simple thing, just try to experiment. Don't ever fear to experiment things. So that's the first point. And if you guys really have to move to industry, I would say, for example, I'm very sure there will be many people who want to join Google here. I'm not sure how many. So Google or Facebook or even Microsoft. If you guys have a vision, if you guys have to go to the industry, follow them, see what is that trend now. So I did a research in cloud computing. So what I'm working right now is enabling the public sector industry, the SAP business, to the cloud. So that's the transition which I'm working right now. So if you have something, follow them, do that. My final year paper was on cloud computing, so that's what I'm working right now. So pursue it. And coming from the one important point is, many of you guys will be from the government college, government schools, and one thing which we still struggle is communication, right? And I'm very sure, and this is not the way I speak right now. Okay, my English was so bad, and I'm very sure it will be still bad. That's okay. That's not a problem for me. But have faith. தாய்மொழியை தப்பா பேசிட்டு இங்க நிறைய பேர் சுத்திக்கிட்டு இருக்காங்க. அதுக்கு யாருமே அசிங்கப்படல. பட் ஆங்கிலன்றது, English just is not a knowledge, right? It's a language. It's just to communicate the thoughts. Have the confidence. I'm telling you guys, communication is very important. It doesn't matter which language you speak, but the industry needs English, right? So we can't break it off. We can't code in Tamil. we have to, if you want to code in somewhere, you have to code in English. You have to communicate the thoughts in English. So it's okay. I still remember the period where I used to speak with Santi Simon ma'am. I think she shaped a lot, like telling the etiquettes, and I'm still following those few of them which I can really do. I think that's really shaped me. The presentation which I did during that time really shaped my confidence. It's built up the confidence. So I think never fear to speak. Speak in English. Have a good confidence. It's okay to give a mistake. That's what I told. People are there. People over there who speak Tamil wrong and they are not even ashamed. It's so. I have a confidence with you guys. Speak it. If you have any support, any days of contact us, we are all here. And what I say is, since you guys 40 60 people together, work together, that is going to shape you guys. So that is very important, and this is what industry also needs. So in my team they call me a team player actually, so I'm the guy who shapes the team. So that's what they say. So work together, shape to grow together. That's one thing which I request you guys. Don't keep any baggages, like Arish said. So that's it from my side. All the best. Welcome to the department, and we'll meet you guys for sure in other this year, hopefully, in our college. So that's it from my side. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing your views now. And following him, we'd like to call upon Jude Frederick from Developer Lead Engineer in STRIM.
Thank you, Tamil. Yeah.
Thank
you. Hi everyone. Good morning and some afternoon here. So I am very happy first of all, and to for this opportunity to meet all of my seniors who I am sure they won't recognize me, but I like Sabri Anna, Arish Anna, and Nirmal Anna was like my senior when I was there in my second year. Then after that he passed out, and Tamil Anna also was like he was there. He's my actually next senior, as I think. Super senior, yeah. He is also Nirmal batch, I believe. I'm not sure.
Like yeah, we both because we often met. Even recently we met in a function, so you forgot which badge I studied. So that's why I told you I'm not in college. That's why.
So I think I have been seeing my senior like Sabri Anna, Arish Anna, Nirmal Anna all through my college days, and even after college for my career advice and my career growth. They have been my role models and my superheroes. I'm not kidding, and they really are. So all my alumni, I look up to them. I think like, okay, they are like in this level. Let us at least try to put some effort and reach that level is what I try to do. And even in my college, they were my good inspiration and motivation. So I actually thank all the faculties for arranging this meeting with alumni, and also I encourage like all of the students and the first year students, and also like all of you guys, be in touch with your alumni and the seniors, and that will really help you, because you may have a little bit of gap and a little bit of shyness with your faculties that you will not feel quickly to share with them. But if you got an alumni, you can share everything with them, and they will actually in turn they will what they will do is they will forward you to the right faculty to get help. That's what they will do. So so I thank like every one of you here. And so to start with, my experience at the information technology of tech is so I when I came to the counseling for the first year, I didn't want to join IT. I wanted to join computer science engineering department. Okay, to be very frank, because everyone thought like computer science engineering department is the best, and IT is like some edupudi. It's like some chota mota department in your college, where you don't get a seat in computer science, you join IT. So I joined IT department, and in the first year, I really put a lot of hard work, and I studied really well. Then what I initially planned was after the first year you can actually go for another shift to some other department if you have good grades. So at that time I had that opportunity, but somehow in my life I forgot that reminder and I forgot to apply. And I really thank that I did forget that. I think whether it was like that's how God has planned in my life, or that's how life turned out for me. And I never regret that I have been a student of information technology department. Rather, I am really proud of this department.
Yes, good, good.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So so those who have joined IT department because you are out of choice or you had to join, I would say one thing, just IT department is no like small department. I think we compete with the entire college, be it any batch, be it any level. I have seen it in my seniors, and they encourage me, they put me the confidence in me that this is how we have created history, and you need to also do that. That's how they have encouraged us as well. And when we just tried based on the guidance from the faculties and my seniors, I think we shined really well. And we did put a hell of a competition to everyone in the college, be it mech guys, civil guys, CSC department. I think I don't want to damage any other department, but I really felt like I was happy that I didn't join CSC department, because what they did achieve was nothing compared to what we learned and what we achieved in terms of making a symposium or making an event or coming up with technical stuffs, So never ever underestimate the power of IT department. I did that. Now I realize, I think I was in a wonderful place. I realized it once I was in the final year. Okay, so couple of things that I wanted to share with you. Yes, what that has helped me and what has also damaged me and did not put me in a good place. I'll share those points with you. So one thing is, definitely you need to put your hard work. That is all that is required. Rest of them you will find the right people to help you if you just have the hard working skill. So never that doesn't mean you have to like work 24/7. I think everyone would agree with me that we all enjoyed more than we studied in our college. So the thing is, you need to put your hard work, and you need to be serious about what you want to do, where you want to be. So it's not just about mugging up books and then vomiting in your papers. Anybody can do that. And engineering is all about, you have to learn how to learn. That's the most important skill that you need anywhere you go. You may be a bank manager, you may be a graduate, you may want to be an somewhere achievable person in the industry, but you have to achieve some of the basic skills, which is you have to learn how to learn. So as Gita ma'am will put it, like explore. I don't know whether you have heard the jargon before, but yeah, you need to explore and find yourself of how to learn things by your own way. I think that our department and our college will give us a lot of opportunities for that. Then you'll have to just grab the opportunities and learn from it and get the experience from it. That's all about it. So so one is hard work, the other one is be responsible for what you are. The Pondicherry Engineering College and is like a government college, and it's more of like what the society is. So you as a person can do anything there, can do good thing, can do a bad thing. You can basically do anything. So it's like you are in a outside world society. It gives you that environment. So you have to be responsible as a person, as a student, and you have to be very mindful of that. because you can easily get diverted, and that can actually pull you down in terms of your career or your studies. And then, so please be mindful of that, be responsible of that. That is my second point. And the other point is enjoy what you do, whatever it is. Even though if you have no interest in learning this thing, but that is your situations, because I have faced a lot of times where I have to do this because of my situations, but still I would find interest in that subject or interest in that very particular thing. And so you have to also learn how to build your interest in something, and achieve what you want to do. So never do anything which don't interest you. Always find the interest in whatever you do, so that you will actually do your best and give your best. So yeah, that would be it. So main thing is be in touch with all your seniors and alumni, and reach out to your faculties, even if it's a very small issue, and they will be happy to help you out. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Mr. Jude, for sharing your experiences in college. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vivita.
And next we have with us Sanyam Lakhanpal, if I'm not wrong. Please excuse me if I'm pronouncing your name.
Thank you, Jude.
He passed out in the year 2018, second rank holder in our department in his undergrad, done his intern at Amazon and currently working in Zoho. And he's planning to do his master's in US and got an admit from Arizona State University. Mr. Sanyam, if you can
Hello.
please take over.
Am I?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Good morning to all, first of all, and I would especially thank Mr. Govind Swami sir for giving me this opportunity to talk to my juniors. I'm really thankful to my all the faculty members present here and my seniors, and a very warm welcome for all the undergrads, incoming undergrad students. So, talking about myself, I want to tell you guys that I'm basically from Himachal Pradesh, and coming from North India to South India, it was a big transition for me. Whether it's weather or the culture or the regions, everything was very new to me when I came to the PEC, Pondicherry Engineering College, and it was very difficult for me at the starting to cope up with the things properly. And actually, I don't have the programming background also when I came to my college, so it was difficult for me to cope up with the things properly. And but I would say eventually we keep on trying. Our persistent hard work will lead us to the fruitful results eventually. And I did the same. And let me tell you one thing. In my first year, I found one course is there. You all will get probably the C programming course. I found it very difficult at the starting, because I did not have any background knowledge related to programming. But and I got just literally E grade. I was just saved myself from getting failed or area in that exam. So at that time, I was thinking about my future in first year, that I'm hardly able to pass the main programming courses. How will I be able to get the dream companies or something like that? But from the second year, I directly paced up, and I'm glad to tell you all guys that I was able to get secure my second rank in my department from just thinking. When I see my back past of myself, I was hardly able to pass the subjects, and eventually, if you put persistent efforts, you are able to get really good in your life. And the department also got good things. So talking about the department, I would definitely encourage all the incoming undergrad students to use the opportunities that are coming for you guys. So first of all, I would like tell you guys that there are a lot of clubs. Multimedia club is there. There are a lot of hackathons which keep on going in our department. So definitely, I will encourage you all guys to participate on all those hackathons and clubs. Other thing I would like to definitely, all have seniors have already told about the LinkedIn. It's very important, and I would suggest you guys, there is a
Pondicherry Engineering College group is there in LinkedIn. All the people are there from even from other departments are also there. So if you need any help from them, they are already many people are. You can see their designation. They are like in which company they are working, what they are doing. So you can talk to them. Many juniors have already talked to me related to competitive programming, how to start with that, and how to go along, what needs to be done, and how to make a good portfolio of yourself for the companies, all the tech companies. Apart from that, I would like to one more important thing I would like to tell you guys that this thing I did not know when I came for my undergrad, whether your GPA matters or not matters. I was in this dilemma that it's just your how much practical knowledge you gain that only matters at the end. Even your GPA is little bit less, it doesn't matter much because at last you want to go to the companies like fan companies, Google, Amazon, Facebook, something like this, and they don't care much about GPA. Just basic GPA 8 plus or 7 plus is more than enough to sit in those companies. But when I applied for my master's degree, I actually I'm going for applying to do my master's from US. At that time, I realized that this GPA matters a lot. So you can give other exams like GRE or CAT exams for MBAs. You can give them again and again also, and you can improve your scores with hard work. But you cannot change your GPA after that once you are passed out from your college. And these things matters a lot if you want to do your higher studies, either masters or MBA you want to try. So I would definitely suggest you to have a be serious on this if you really want to reach heights in academics or planning to do higher studies, because this is a thing that nobody will tell probably to you, and you won't be knowing that these things matter at all. But when you reach at that stage, when you start preparing for your MBA, all these things, at that time these things matters a lot, and so you cannot change back these things. You can change the scores of your subjects which you will give, but you cannot change these things. Apart from that, I would definitely tell to you that grab this opportunity, talk to your seniors, your faculty members. They're always very kind and helpful. My mentor was Dr. Anvrasi ma'am. She was always very helpful to me for my final year project and discussing with me how to go on with all these things, and always motivating me how to do solve the complex problems and how to have discussion and rolling up the team players things. And I would especially thank Shanti ma'am for all the effort she has put for helping me out in operating systems and all other subjects also. Ma'am Geeta ma'am, Bhubalan sir, I'm really thankful to all my faculty members who are present here for helping me out in my difficult times also. So yeah, that's it. I would definitely suggest you to, for all the different students, I would suggest you to go for the, if you want to trying for the companies, it's better to start for the competitive programming right from the second year or first year. It's good if you start as soon as possible. It makes good grip and hands-on experience on those things. And if you want to try now the new electricity, AI or machine learning, you can try out Kaggle and other hackathons. Analytics Vidya is there. So it's up to you, but you choose the path. So I would just definitely suggest you guys to enjoy the life at Pondicherry College. There are a lot of sport activities, chess, badminton, and sport activities that you can play. Handball is there. So all the sport activities along with the cultural festivities there, are there, and academics is there. So everything is there. All the opportunities are present in our department and in our college. So I would definitely suggest you guys to enjoy each and everything and grab this opportunity to the best. With that thing, I will definitely I will end it. I will keep it my thing as brief as soon, and I would suggest you wish you a very good luck and all the best for your future endeavors. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sanyam, for sharing all your experiences with us. Next, I would like to call upon Mr. Satya, my immediate senior, whom we have had the experience to like speak with and who has always helped us in our college time. Anna, please.
Hello, good morning to everyone who are present here. And as I came to what I have to tell, as I am your immediate, to my fellow juniors, I am telling you this, who are going to join in engineering. Here I think 40% people are came in to engineering with passion, right? Like some are in here with choice and some are here by chance. And what I'm going to tell is you are all in engineering, and what this 4 year of engineering is going to learn you is not only your subjects, you are going to learn how to live your rest of the life. Means this 4 years life you are going to learn in engineering, Pondicherry Engineering College. The thing you are going to learn how to live your life. Like engineering is not only completing your subjects and getting good grades and getting placed. The engineering which you are going to study for the 4 years is going to learn, train you in everything. Like for example, there are people who wants to become a musician, or some who wants to become engineers. Everything you do in life, you need to manage time, people, everything. So this 4 year engineering is going to make you an all-rounder. Like you are going to like manage people, managing time. You will become a multitasker. You will know like I think when I joined in Pondicherry Engineering College, I don't know anything. Like I can see there is some difference with me and to other people when I compare. Like, am I the only one who don't know anything? Like that, I thought, but many people will think that that guy is having some other talents, so he is able to perform in some cultural activities, so he is going to perform well in everything, but I am not having any skills to perform. I am only one audience to see everything. So never think like that. And I promise you that in this 4 years, by the end of 4 years, you are going to find out what you are best at. And but you need I'm suggesting you that don't feel shy when you want to perform or when you want to present yourself in any platform. Use it well, and you guys are going to have a better life of 4 years in Pondicherry Engineering College, and I am going to promise you in that. And never underestimate yourself. Keep your 100% in everything what you are going to do. And if you want any clarification, just you can contact us. We are always helpful to you. We are available 24/7. So any doubts, you can ask us later. Okay, ma'am told that this can be an interactive section. So anyone who have any doubts, you can also ask, and you can also share with us.
Before that, I did promise you guys I'm gonna give you 3 tasks. I'll be posting my tasks right in the chat right now. If you guys want to receive it via email, I'd be happy to do that too. There's a limit on the number of characters for each. Sorry, just give me a couple of seconds. Is there a common email ID for the batch? Is it already set up?
No, it should be set up. No.
All right. Okay. So I'm gonna explain the tasks to you. The first task is you have to create your LinkedIn profile and connect to the seniors out here. I can even go ahead and share the URLs with you guys, so that way you don't have to search for each and every senior. You can just click the link and try to connect with them. The reason why I want you guys to do this exercise is I understand like you may not have anything to fill in into your LinkedIn profile, at least at this point. But as and when you have you do a new course, or you have a new certification, or you have a new award or honor, I think it's better you add it there. By the time you come to the final year, you will have a full-fledged in LinkedIn profile. And the second thing I want you guys to add is GitHub profile for yourself. You may not have projects right now, but like whatever projects you do, your self projects or the ones that you do during your curriculum, please make sure you push your projects there. The important reason why every single senior out here is stressing that is like both LinkedIn and GitHub profiles will be added to your resumes, and that's something every employer looks out for. The third one is more of a self-introspection exercise. Make sure you send me a small write-up about yourself. I'll even give you the questions that I would be happy to see you guys answer. And just to excite you guys a bit more, if it helps, like the first 10 people who complete all the tasks and send me a message, I'll try to give them a gift from my end. So that's it. I'm gonna post the tasks one after another in the chat right now. Thanks, guys.
Are we also allowed to participate? Da?
Yeah, me too.
Same thing I want to ask Navamar.
Yeah.
Most importantly, I am very much interested. We are not allowed to Nirmal.
Everyone is welcome to do it. You just have to do a bit of.
So so basically the first 2 points are already covered, no? So only
Want to gift actually.
third one.
Depends. Sir. I do have a gift plan. Like I already have it.
Maybe I hope it'll be in Canadian dollars, Nirmal. We don't want anything in Indian rupees.
Yes.
Sure, I'll keep that in mind. So, okay, I think I posted 3 tasks out there. But if you guys need a proper write-up, like because I know there's a lot of messages going forth in the chat. So if you guys need it, I can send you an email as well. I'll be happy to I'll be happy to respond to every request from you guys. And should you need any help, be it academic or anything related to career guidance, every single senior out here will be happy to help you.
Thank you so much, Hannah. And I would like to call upon our juniors if to ask any questions that they have to ask with our seniors. If you are shy to speak up, you can even type your messages in chat, guys.
I just want to add something. It may not be even questions. It may be something like your fears, like how it is going to be like in the future about something that you have some fear about it. You can just ask. You can be honest and frank about it. So use the opportunity, guys. You're on mute, Nirmalana.
Oh, we do have a question from Dinesh. So he asked if I should learn any basics about IT before getting into college. Note I studied biology. I think I can answer this because I studied biology as well. No, you don't need any prerequisites to start your program with the IT department. I mean, they are going to start from the scratch, and all you have to do is to make sure that you attend your lectures properly. And it's not just your learning is not just restricted to your lectures. You have to do a lot of self-learning in your free time. It's not just about attending classes and making sure you get your assignments done on time. You have to do some work in your evenings and participate in hackathons elsewhere. So that way you get yourself prepared. Hope that answers your question.
I would say I'll just add one point to that, Nirmalana. So the best thing that you guys can, like, whoever is not from a non-IT background or who haven't from a non-computer science background, I would say like you try out as many programs or as many problems, solve it and code it. So the more you're going to code, the more you're going to get better at it, the more you will learn. So invest your time in a lot of times in a coding. You can use various platforms like HackerRank, HackerEarth, and you can make use of those platforms to improve yourself into, yeah. That's it. Thank you.
I think the next question, Harishana, you can answer.
1 second, sorry to interrupt. Before that, Jasbir was asking about hostel life. So, guys, here, yeah, please answer that. Then we'll continue.
I think Satya and Sanyam are the 2 people who were in hostel, so they'll be the right persons to answer.
Sanyam has given a useful tip.
He did give us a tip.
Yeah, while talking, forgot to mention these things. Already, hostel walls are already filled up with their girlfriend's name or their best friends. So it's already filled up. So please try to. I know you want people to be all those people to be immortal, kind of immortal, and still put their names there. But I will still suggest please refrain from doing so if possible, because it's already filled up. Apart from that, hostel life is the one thing that I still life you share with them, and all the discussions we have, late night discussions, watching movies at night. We had a lot of events, even Deepavali and Pongal. We used to celebrate up to the late night and crackers. Enjoy. So hostel life is full of enjoyment. There is a used to play volleyball inside, cricket inside, and apart from that, we have for academics also we have discussions with each other. So it is the best life you will enjoy there. Hostel life is I still consider is one of the best life, and I'm really grateful for all my friends, seniors and juniors at that time to be so kind and enthusiastic for all the 4 years. Yeah, that's it. In case if any question is there, please you can message me in my LinkedIn or Facebook anywhere or here also. I will happy to answer that.
So being a day scholar, actually, the thing I missed in Pondicherry Engineering College is the hostel, because I know how much fun happens there, because I've been with this hostel guys until 11 in the night and then go back home during these festivals, functions like Ugadi. There are a lot of festivals that these hostel folks conduct, and I could the vibes of Pondicherry Engineering College comes from actually the hostel. So in during our times there are a lot of things that have happened, both good and bad, crazy things, everything. But yeah, I mean, hostel thing is one that you cannot miss. For all the hostlers, you're in for a fantastic time in the hostel. And I think Nirmal actually routed me to a question from Vikram. Need answer from Practical Mind, IT or CS. So are you asking about the department, right? So if it is department, then I would say any day it is IT, because as I said in my speech as well, IT department is the youngest of the all in the college, and the faculty itself are like, I mean, I think are more chilled out than what used to be in the CS department. So there is not much difference between IT and CS, if for that matter. And then if people looking for an IT career through campus placement, then there is and there is not a lot of difference between other courses as well, because you are only looking at IT as a career. So just focus on what the department you have got, what the task that your faculty is giving, and then be mindful about your assignments, attendance, everything. Make sure that you get the minimum required percentage at least, and then move on. One thing I just missed in my speech is please, when you are in college, please have a good relationship or rapport with your seniors. They are going to be very very helpful for the next 3 years or 4 years. Because I think those senior junior interactions or the rapport is constantly declining in the last 10 years, constantly declining. I would say I can even claim that. And I'm here, or I groom myself is because of the junior, I mean because of the seniors actually introduced me to the department when I was in the first year itself. I think faculty would appreciate that fact. It is all because of the fantastic seniors I got, the super seniors I got, the guidance they encouraged me to have fun. At the same time, they were always been a source of support, or they introduced me to a lot of forums where I could express myself. So please be please have a good rapport with your seniors. Don't judge them. Just accept whatever they tell you, or whatever they want you to do. And I think it would be a fantastic thing to do for yourselves.
And Vikram, thanks, Hari. So Vikram, you asked a practical mind for IT or CSE, right? I think it's very practical to say that if someone asks us tomorrow, where are you working? We just say IT industry, and we don't say CS industry. So I think that answers your question.
And I guess there's a question from Jitesh Kumar. He has asked, what are some negative things which we juniors can try to improve in our college life?
Tamil, do you wanna? Okay, go ahead, Jude.
I think everyone gave a huge, I think, description about it. If you have any specific thing that you want to ask about, you can definitely ask.
Some negative things.
Yeah, exactly.
I was just reading the question again. There are no positive or negative things. It's up to the person. But as far as improvements are concerned, there is always room for improvement. Don't restrict yourself just to your curriculum. I think Harish Anna pointed that out very clearly. Please do not be just a bookworm. Make sure that you go out, you learn, and it's not just about learning. Conceptually and learning just about the tech. Make sure you also participate in literary events or like all these symposiums whenever and wherever possible. That makes you exposed to a whole lot of things, and it opens a new world for you. You also get to make a lot of connections from students from the other departments or from the other colleges directly. So try to keep improving, keep pushing yourself. Don't get saturated at any point.
So I can see a question from Vikram. I think I would say what I missed while going to the interview or job is I could have taken academics quite seriously than what I what I did previously. So please take if you are very keen at your academics or want to learn new things or try out new things, there are practical oriented problems that your faculty might give during a lab exercise or a part of your assessment. So please take those things seriously. Try to don't just google out and get the answers or get the solution. Just you try to build on it. Take help of Google. Definitely, even in the real world, even in the industry, people take a lot of help from Google, but still it is you who has to build that basic algorithm or so take your academics quite seriously, even though if you think that if you're weak in subject or so, try to work on that or try to find your strong area, because you get to expose to some 8 to 10 different type of subjects which are quite relevant to the industry. Try to find your forte and build your expertise on that area. For example, data structures. If you think data structures is what you are good at, try to build your forte in data structures and be an expert in data structures.
Just to add to what Arish told, the same question. So what I missed. So after finishing the college, even though I got placement, I still was looking out for the companies. So what I missed that time was competitive programming. So in the product-based companies, what they look for the first, I would say 2-3 rounds, whether fresher or say lateral, they're just going to check your competitive programming. What I felt is if at all I would have started the competitive programming earlier, whether you want to go with the data structures or networks, there are topics, everything on each and every, even for example, a machine learning, if you want to pursue, there are competitive programming which are available in Hacker Rank, Hacker Earth, I would say. So the Lead Code is one of the best platforms now. If you're preparing for interviews, Lead Code is one of the best platforms out there. So which I think you guys can get an exposure and start competing. So, and there are also ranks. So this can be shared in your profile. So if you're the top ranker on a particular topic in data structures or algorithms, let's say backtrack, a greedy algorithm or a trees, if everything is going to help. So I think that's one thing which I felt I would have started earlier, even though I started. I mean, it's better to start now than never, right? So that's one thing I think you guys should explore those opportunities now.
Couple of more things. I think most of the seniors over here would be interviewing candidates for all of this. From a non-technical perspective, what you can do for your interview or job is the resumes, right? I mean, you would keep on reusing the resume. So if you have to build a resume, you'll ask it from your senior. You'll just change everything. Just stop doing that. So when an interviewer will get thousands of resumes, right? And a resume should stand out. A resume, the first impression doesn't stand out on what content it is. and how designed it is. So if interview is going to see thousands or even from your class, all of you send your resumes, 60 resumes, if all of them look together, it's going to be very difficult. So don't reuse resumes from your senior or from your friends or from your siblings. You even Google it, take a template from Google and then maybe use it. That's okay. But don't reuse the resume. So the more your resume stands out, the more it's separate, it's colorful, and the more chance you have to get an interview. So in current scenarios, getting a job is difficult. But more than that, getting an interview is very difficult. So ensure your resume is standing out from rest of all.
I would like a point from my experience. So one thing that I missed out like when I was in college was I was too I did not concentrate well on my preparation for the interviews when the on-campus came. So even after the on-campus, I was like quite not concentrated on the preparation of the interview. So in preparation for the interview consists a lot of parts. It's not just technical coding. Even if you know, even if you're strong technically, that wouldn't be enough to get a job. I was too confident on myself that I know technically and I am good technically, but that did not get me landed in any job. So on campus, I literally failed in almost everything. I got in TCS, but I thought myself that that is not good enough for me. So prepare for your interviews well ahead of time. I would say from the third year might be start, preparing right from the third year when you enter the third year, because at that time you will have time. Once you enter the final year, then you will be like heavily stuffed with a lot of things. Once you will have projects and other things you'll have to, you'll have symposium to run for, and a lot of things you'll have to run. So start more earlier, concentrate on where you need to prepare and where you're weak, where you're strong. So I think you'll land up in a better place.
Okay, so Vikram has asked one more. Please share one thing that seems to be unimportant while studying a course, and you left that we are not done that while applying things as a scam of unimportant in our college. Most of the things I would say, I thought most of things were not important. When I joined college, I thought I have to become a coder and all those. So I was very keen on Kanmani ma'am's class. So whatever she was taught and Anbarsi ma'am's class, I just ignored. I thought, okay, this is not something that I want to do. But you never know where you'll end up. So today, Kanmani ma'am, I'm not a coder now. So whatever I thought will be interesting for me, I didn't turn out to land there. I totally landed up in somewhere else. So you never know. But I'll leave that to maybe Sanyam. You want to answer that?
Yeah, I already applied. I have already written for the job interview. What are the important things you need to discuss about? So this is pretty much it. You can see. So I would just one suggestion is there. If you start as soon as possible, that is better. I started after second year, and I have to literally sacrifice my social life for that. I could not do anything. It's just like morning I wake up, before the classes I solve the problems, then again coming back and solve. It becomes very hectic. So it's suggest everyone to start from the second year, and luckily from second year we get the courses like data structures and algorithms, operating systems from the second year, and we can focus at that time more properly. But the mistake that I have done, that I neglected all these important courses in the second year, and I started doing it myself from after the second year, and that becomes a lot of burden came to me at that point of time, because other things also are there, exams are also there, projects are also there, mini projects and then final year projects are also there. So I would definitely suggest minimum start from the second year. After the, if not from the first year, it's good if you can, if you have already programming background, start from the first year. But if you don't have, it's better to start from the second year. It's like totally cool. But don't miss out the second year. I would definitely suggest that. start it from as soon as possible. There is website Geeks for Geeks where college-wise ranking is also there, so you can definitely follow that. Where you can see ranking of your seniors also who have participated and your colleagues also. You can see their rankings and you can definitely compete to attain higher ranks there. So you can write in your resume a current rank 1 holder or rank top 5 rank holder in your college. That competitive coding. Apart from that, Code Forces is also another website. So if you are really serious about competitive programming, like you totally want to, like I would say you don't want a good social life and you're like kind of nerd and definitely want a top tier company, I would suggest one website is there called as Code Forces, and it's word widely known about that. So there is something called as a red coder. So it's like how you gain a black belt in karate or judo or something like that. So there is a title red coder which is known to everyone. So if possible, that definitely requires a lot of hard work and persistence, patience also. And if you can try, you can try for being a red coder in Code Forces. That's the like ultimate goal of many people, and that's something which is distinctive or worldwide known. Like some websites are there which is known in our India itself, or they're like okay for the companies. But if you seriously want to do competitive, like Google Code Jam is there, and that is known to everyone. So participate in Google Code Jam, TCS Code Vita. They happens regularly once in a year or twice in a year. And it's better to maintain while Code Forces also become a red coder there. Apart from that, technical skills you will be having other like operating system, software engineering. They can ask some questions in between also, and just maintain one thing, like you should be okay to speak in English. Like people are like sometimes they don't feel comfortable. So just maintain like you're at least okay to speak in English and you're not afraid on the interview day. And that's it. Maintain a good portfolio. You can follow anything, whatever you like, either web development, machine learning, Android apps. So many things are there. You can follow any one of the things and master one thing. And for the resume, I've seen a lot of people. I still remember many of my friends also. They just copied and pasted each one other's resume during the interview day. And when the questions were asked, they don't know what they have written, and it was written of some of their friends. Whatever is written, like the portfolio, it was of their friends, and they don't know what to say. So don't do that mistake. Don't copy and paste. So maintain before the companies start. Maintain 1 or 2 months what is to be written in your resume. Write it. One thing is write what is the truth that you know actually, because they will ask questions from your projects, what you have done. So always make sure that what you have written is the truthful thing. Don't try to deceive them by writing something very fancy, but you don't know about that. That would be a big negative factor. So and ask for from your seniors or anyone the proper structure of resume. Don't write it in some let's say wrong way. That could also have a negative effect, because so many resumes are coming. So it's better to maintain a proper structure of that. Yeah, that's it. That's all from me.
I think most of your questions, guys, are guys and girls. It's about all about this coding. Ask something else also. Which faculty class we can bunk and which faculty class we can't bunk. I mean, that we'll answer offline. But what are places you can?
There's a lot of faculties out here.
Which you are most welcome to share. In fact, the people are trying out there to ask the real questions. We have no hard feelings. You are most welcome to share your tips. In fact, I'm waiting, right? How to handle people here.
Geeta Ma'am class, Geeta Ma'am class, you can't bunk. Process subjects you cannot escape.
Devil of the department.
You can ask questions like that, outside the college.
I've got 1 mark for acknowledgement in Geeta Ma'am's interview.
Oh, you got 1? Huh? That's a lot.
I got 1 mark for a lot of subjects in attendance.
So you can ask.
No, the thing
like
is, actually, the purpose of this session is to make the freshers to hear from the horse mouth. However, we advise for over 4 years, it goes on the other side. But when it comes from the seniors, it has lots of value. So really, actually, that is the purpose of this session. And we keep saying this throughout the course, but no, effect of it is very less. So actually, that is the purpose. In fact, even if they haven't asked for lack of experience or knowledge, In fact, you could give them almost all points you have given, but you can give them the smart way to be successful in these 3 years. That's what we want from you guys to advise your freshers. After all, at the end of the day, we want our rewards to leave the campus happily placed, or whatever they dream in life. So, anything you want to add, you can add them quickly, and it should really help them when they come back to the campus, at least by the end of the semester. So,
thank you, ma'am. Just to add to that, like whatever we have been speaking, I tried to compile them into a Word doc and then shared it. So the advice from the seniors, whatever Sanyam posted, and some of the coding platforms that Tamar and other seniors over here suggested, I tried to make sure I came up with a list. But if you guys need some editing, I'd be happy to make some modifications to that as well. I know like a lot of these informations can be overwhelming for the incoming juniors. Just want to make sure that they have something in hand, like they can always go refer this resource in the future. And I've also added the tasks there. So maybe it's just one link where you can access everything. And sorry, one more thing, a shout out to Sri Vaishnavi, I guess. I did receive my first message in LinkedIn, so that was pretty fast.
good, Vaishnavi, good. You know, girls are always sincere.
What, ma'am? 8-pointer, 9-pointer, ma'am. That's right.
Yes.
Messaging requires premium membership. Can I message?
Oh, I think it's probably in LinkedIn. You can reach out to me in my email. Just send it over here. Like you can send you right up here.
I already got 6 requests. I don't know.
To receive some.
Yeah, I think the best way that you want to communicate is you can use the email ID also. I still use my college email ID.
Yeah.
I think I got the inspiration from Harishana because when I was in the 3rd year, Harishana and Sabriana came. Harishana told like, I'm still using the college ID and you guys can also use it to interact with a lot of people.
Yes,
so that was useful, Anna.
Sorry, I just realized I had like 6-4 connection requests.
You would have
sorry.
had. Yeah, same here.
Sorry, Anna. I just wanted to.
You would have had your email IDs. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay, no problem. If you're creating an email ID, ensure don't have fancy stuffs in your email, because you never know, you might create it for fun now, but years down the line, that will be your email ID. You'll post in your LinkedIn or share with your recruiters. And if they have like say Yuvraj, you rocks, too cool, that doesn't look fancy. So ensure you have a decent email ID. So I had a very weird email ID which I don't want to reveal now, but yeah, from 2nd year I used a very professional one. So ensure you have a very professional email ID.
I had an ID called Dada Harish.
I completely agree with I completely agree with Sabri. So I
think
still
all
remember
of us
this
had a funky
comment
email
which I
ID
got
at some
from.
point of time.
Yeah. I created a new one after Sabri mentioned it. So a new one which I used to share only for the recruiters, other people.
So I think Anbarasi ma'am did send out a message about the drawbacks of bunking the classes. I think
Nirmal, you are the only one who's capable to answer that. I don't think anyone of us can answer that.
I am ineligible to answer that question.
Well, I can tell you something. At least for the first 3 years of my bachelor's, I made sure I had full marks in my attendance, so it was never less than 5. So, but yeah, for the final year, I did. I was working on some other stuff, but I always had an alibi, so I made sure my attendance was still 5. That always helps in your internals.
You can.
Score.
That's a very fancy word. You used it. You can just upfront say that you made a proxy.
Proxy.
That sounds very right.
Yeah, you can say no. I did not use a proxy. I just let the profs know that I was involved in some other work related to the department, be it the national conference or NEURA or other stuff. professors were really kind enough to give me my attendance marks. But something that's very interesting to note is it's sometimes the concepts gets really hard, and no matter, even if you spend hours and hours digging through books and literature, it can get a bit tricky. So if at all you miss a lecture, make sure you reach out to the profs. Every faculty out here will be happy to help, but please do not miss the lectures.
So the dark secrets are coming out.
I know a lot of confessions were made today.
Actually, there was a very good discussion. So actually, the target audience is only first years. They have a long way to go. So shall we wind up? Shall we wind up?
We'll ask the freshers.
Yeah, I think it's time
No
to
more.
wind up.
No more.
So, Kritika, you can just propose a complete vote of thanks and thanks to each one of them for their active participation, and definitely Nirmal, Tamil, Jude, and all. So we will give sufficient time to interact. And again, so I mean, probably the senior students would be more happy to probably listen to. So these are only first years, they may not get the actual feel of this proxy and all that. They are just directly from school. So there's a long way to go. All right. So in fact, I have my own story too. So you have been just talking of zeros and ones and zeros. I have different other stories too. So we have different concepts. We'll take it up slowly. Yes. So it is time, right? So over to Kritika,
right.
so we can wind up, right?
Yes.
See, the thing is, we also studied here, so we know now.
So we are alumni. So we have more stories than you. Right. Our stories. In fact, yes. So we have time. So we'll wind up. Madam, can you wind up, madam?
Yeah, sure. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
We'll give a chance to the freshers.
Yes. Make it faster, Kritika.
Yes. Okay, thank you all. It has been a privilege because I've been asked to propose the vote of thanks on this occasion. And I, on behalf of the freshers and the entire fraternity of faculties here, I'd like to extend a very hearty gratitude to all the speakers for gracing us with your crucial work and sharing with us your opinion today. I may like to express our sincere thanks to Mr. Saravanan Rajkumar, Mr. Nirmal Kanagasabai, Mr. Praveen Ashokan, Mr. Harish Shivashankar, Mr. Sabarishwaran Paramanandam, Mr. Tamilarasan Mohan, Mr. Jude Frederick, and our Satisayana for giving us an excellent briefing about your lives in PEC and tips for the freshers. I'm sure it would have helped our juniors to have a thought of what life would be here and how efficient our department is. And I think they'd have a great life in PTU. I also wish to express my gratitude to the faculty for gracing us with their presence and providing us the encouragement and freedom to share our views. And I'm thankful for this opportunity, and I apologize for any mistakes or passes or anything I've done in between. It was great having you all here. With this, I'd like to wrap up the event. Thank you all once again.
One sec.
That question came. What about ragging?
Yeah.
I can answer that. Ragging is something that is not allowed in the institution, so you don't have to worry about that. But that's also a way for the seniors, for you to get used to the seniors. I think I have been ragged by Sabrina and Harishan here at some point of time. It's not like to an extent they try to embarrass
Stop the recording, please.
they try to get the best out of you. So take it. I mean, even if it's going to be happening, make sure it's all fun. But if it gets serious or if it's hurting you for some reason, please reach out to someone who can help you with that. So that would be our only recommendation here.
Yes, that was a good.
Thank you all.
Yes,
Okay, thank you one and all. It was a great interaction.
Sir,
thank you, Nirmal.
Sir, just one more minute. I think the students want to talk when the faculties are not around. Maybe we can stick around for a bit more time. So if at all they have more questions, we'll be happy to answer, sir.
No, actually, I understand. Like, it's a valid request. I do understand. Actually, Kritika, so you can just close down this. You can close down this recording.
Yes, yes.
I'm doing, sir. I'll
Close
do.
down. Yes, you can just close down the recording, and that will probably make it unofficial.
record.
And the students have been completely like, here, and you are here, and you can take it up forward, right? I don't have any
Okay.
restrictions. You can go ahead. You can just go ahead.
Sure.
But
Thank you, sir.
right now, I'm also an alumni, right? So I can be part of it then.
Yeah, not with the tag of an HOD, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I'll go wait. So thank you, Tamil